Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Back in Portland, the Trailblazers kick off the beginning of a homestand. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
And the Clippers starting five. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in the three spot. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Now, here's Aminu. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Redick with it, now defended by McCollum. Here's Griffin. The shot is off, and it's Portland the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You hate losing the entire game because you fall apart in the fourth quarter, like these guys did. They got way too comfortable with the lead way too early.
And you're right. They had 1 foot in the locker room when there was still plenty of time left on the clock.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. It's not possible what we just saw. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Mbah a Moute with the steal. Redick with it, now defended by McCollum. And Mbah a Moute kicks to Redick. Here's Griffin. Plumlee with the rebound. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
Redick is in the corner. Beyond the arc. Cannot hit. Portland leading. Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Aminu. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Portland shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. A different look now for Portland. Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Reese Harkless comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Allen Crabbe in for C.J. McCollum. Clippers trail by 3. Paul kicks to Jordan. The dish to Redick. And it's off the back rim, no good. Portland leading by 3. To the inside. Harkless. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Jordan dishes to Paul. And that one's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
The shot by Redick, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Wasted no time on that one. Harkless has got his first 3 points of the game.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep. And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Down low. Shot clock at 5. Lillard misses.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Substitution for the Blazers. Gerald Henderson. Brian O'Rourke.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
He got it up. What a play! Simply drains. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by a bucket. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Mbah a Moute in the 3 slot. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Portland. Brian Roberts comes in for McCollum. Grab the pass to Harkless. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they're one of the few teams that can play that poorly and still almost come away with a win.
Here's Redick, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Portland trailing here. Here's Crabbe from beyond the arc, and then some. Crabbe's got 5 points so far.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Shot is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Harkless with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Crabbe kicks to Roberts. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. The shot's good from Paul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Griffin. Henderson pulls it in.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
It's Redick on the wing. Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Vonleh dishes to Roberts. Here's Henderson. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Grab the pass to Vonleh. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And what a gutty play to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, GA. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Lillard against Rivers. Lillard attacking. Rejected by Pierce. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded by McCollum. Fires from the wing. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Rivers. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
The assist, Austin Rivers.
And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Lillard's got his first points of the game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real